All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about fraudsters, hustlers, and fake it till you make it in the bodybuilding world. Okay, so listen, I'm not trying to take anyone else's bread and butter. I'm not trying to steal anybody else's thunder. I wrote an article about this. This is mighty good, by the way. I wrote an article for Iron Magazine on this topic that I submitted to my editor last night. We usually don't put out articles on Sundays at Iron Magazine, so I'm assuming that it'll probably come out on Monday or Tuesday. And I'm not going to say who this video is inspired by because I'm not looking to get into a war. But I will say that I saw the content on Johnny Bravo's page. I love Johnny Bravo's like YouTube and Instagram, and it involves another, I think, Instagram. Maybe they have a YouTube page as well. Baller Busters. I followed them. I did a little story. They reposted me. That was very nice of them. And they followed me back, which I was really touched by. I'm not going to say who this is about. Now, PJ from Blackstone, who I love, my bro, is very close to the person in question. So I'm not looking to specify anyone out. And this person, I've messaged them before and they've responded. They've been cool to me. But let me get into the video a little bit more. Excuse me. So basically, the person I'm talking about, the person that's inspired this, is somebody that, maybe sells motivational programs, workout programs, maybe sells meal plans. I don't know. And, they appear to have a very, very good life. They appear to have the rock star wife and the mansion, the cars, all that materialistic bullshit. Except women are not material. Women are not objects, right? I hope, right? We're on the same page on that, right? But, he's showing the houses, the cars, the bling, and then he shows the beautiful woman. And, as I said, women are not objects, but in that situation, is he objectifying her? I don't know, but it's all fake. The woman's not his wife. She's a escort. Nothing against that. You want to be an escort, especially like in Vegas. Not Vegas. The surrounding areas, the surrounding counties outside of Vegas or whatever. You're paying taxes, whatever. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not here to take the next man's bag or the next woman's bag. I don't care. I just don't like deception because I think that's dishonest. And I think that you're dealing with maybe teenagers and college-age people that you're crushing their dreams. You might be dealing with seniors. You might be dealing with a guy who never even thought to lift a weight in his life, never thought to look at a calorie in his life. And he's just been told by his doctor, you don't stop eating the way you're eating, you're going to be dead in 6 months. Your wife's going to be a widow. Your kids are going to be fatherless. Is that what you want? And then that person now has got to make a drastic move and has to take control of their fitness and take control of what they eat and take control of all of that. And they find somebody like the person that I don't want to mention because I just don't want to. It's not out of fear. It's just, it's look, it's respect for PJ. It's respect for my channel. It's not wanting to get into it with any one particular person because it's not the only one particular person that does this. There's a lot of people that do this. A lot. Liver King did this and got exposed. But it bothers me that this man or woman, but more likely man, because we're the most irresponsible, has just been faced with some cold, hard facts from his doctor that if he doesn't, and this is so common, guys, this is not some like crazy example I'm making. This is every day. There's a whole industry of foods and OTC supplements and mumbo jumbo plans for this segment of the buying public. But all of that stuff is legitimate, right? What bothers me is when we have an individual that is selling basically a way of life. You're going to eat like this. You're going to train like this. This is for your mind and for your soul and to keep you constantly engaged. And it's all based on lies. It's all based on lies. And so it's just, I have so much more respect for people that make a video in their room or whatever with some strobe lights or something, or maybe do a video at the gym like Sam Sulek. I don't know what Sam drives, but he's not throwing his car in our face. He's not like pretending to own a gym. He's not pretending to have a Lambo in the parking lot. He's not pretending to have a runway model type wife. I mean, the thing is, I feel that level of deception, as I said in the very beginning of the video, and as I explained more in my article for Iron Magazine, I understand a little bit of embellishment. Like, there was this whole thing on RX recently, and I don't even remember who it was. I don't remember, but it had to do with airbrushing of an athlete or something. I'm even okay with that. Look, I know it's deceptive. I don't like it. I mean, why, but whatever. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little airbrushing. I'm okay with a little bit of embellishing. I'm okay with a little bit of script writing. Pumping Iron was not, they made up a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, the towel, they made that up. The whole rivalry between Arnold and Lou, they made that up. They made a lot of stuff up. But look, we're watching it 60 years later. I watched it as a junior in high school in the mid-90s. Mid-90s, our teacher put it on, our gym teacher, he was our biology teacher, but he was also one of the football coaches. And he put Pumping Iron. Everybody was like, this is so cool. When did this come out? Like what? Like last month, a few months ago, when did it come out? But, and those are the people that knew nothing about Arnold. I knew a little bit about Arnold, so I knew that, obviously, this movie was very old. Even in the 90s, it was already 20 years old. But I mean, it's just amazing. Like I said, that's fine. It's fine to create, some narratives. It's okay to have a little bit of airbrushing. It's okay to have a little bit of embellishing. But when the whole thing's a lie, that's not okay. That's reprehensible. That's a really big word. I really want you to think about that word, reprehensible. Excuse me. Reprehensible is like, it's vile. It's so vile. It's so wrong. And imagine that 50-year-old or whatever. Imagine them buying into the illusion. But it's not any worse for that 19-year-old. It's not any worse for that senior. It doesn't matter. We don't know age when it comes to bodybuilding. If you're under 18 and your parents are okay with it, you can be in the gym. If you're in your 20s and 30s, you can be in the gym. If you're in your 40s and 50s, you can be in the gym. You can be 90 years old and be in the gym. And everybody's in the gym. You're a gym person. It's a gym culture, right? To me, it's just so wrong I don't think anybody should get had. I don't think anybody should get deceived. I don't feel any better for, an older person, a younger person, a man or a woman, a rich person, a poor person. I don't feel any better for anybody. I mean, I feel like everybody gets their, especially because we're not talking about just a meal plan or just a training protocol. We are talking about a way of life. I mean, there are people that will literally mirror somebody like this. And when they find out it's all bullshit, imagine how they feel about all the time and all the effort that they put into bettering themselves when the model that they were trying to emulate is a bullshitter.